Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to part 2 of the yarn dyeing process. So last night we dyed our yarn and then I left it so I could rinse it out and hang it up to dry. It's now finished drying, so I will show you what comes next. So you're probably wondering why I've got a chair upside down in the air, but this is what I'm going to be using to wind up my yarn. So this is how the yarn turned out. As you can see, it's not as vibrant as when I first put the colours on. And there's two reasons for that. The first reason, I was trying to rush so I wouldn't make the video too long. So I obviously didn't put enough dye on. And also because it's got polyester in there, and obviously polyester is not a natural fibre and it won't dye very well. So it won't dye as well as, say, this, which is pure wool. So anyhow, I still think it looks really, really nice. So we are now going to untie this, wind it round again, and then hang it up. So what you want to do is get a pair of scissors, and where you've tied it in sections, you just want to carefully snip that yarn off. So there should be 6 in total here. That's 3, 4, 5, that one was a little tight, at 6. So then you need to find the top end of your yarn, which is here. And you will see it's knotted there from when you first tied it round to put it in a hank and then tied your section. So you just want to snip off just next to that knot here, and then very slowly, what I like to do with it in my hand, I hold it here and I slowly unwind it and let it drop on the floor. So as you can see, I've got both ends there, so I did not snip it in the right place. So there should be another end somewhere. So I'm just going to snip it here on the other side of the knot. And that will give me my 2 ends. So then you just want to carry on just slowly unwinding it and letting it drop on the floor. And you want to do that until you've got no yarn left and it's all in a neat pile on top of each other on the floor. So if you want to pause the video, and I will be back with you once I've got my pile on the floor. So I've just finished unwinding all my yarn, and obviously there is an easier way to do this if you have one of those umbrella swift thingies, but unfortunately I don't have one of these, which is why I'm just untangling it and placing it in a neat pile on the floor. So anyway, once you've done that, if you have an umbrella swift or you're doing it like I'm doing, you will come to the other end. Now I'm using my chair for this, which I've turned upside down, and I put a piece of blue tack on 3 of the legs, and that is to stop the yarn from slipping further down. So I'm going to use this leg here as the top of where I want my yarn to be. So I'm just wrapping it around, and then I'm going to tie a double knot. In fact, I'm going to do it around the other way. So if you leave about 6 to 8 inches at the end, and then just tie a double knot, not too tight because you don't want the yarn to stretch. And there you have it. So I've got my yarn around 3 of the legs. Now it's looking absolutely beautiful in this pile on the floor. So all I need to do now is wind all of it around these 3 legs and then tie it at the end. So I'm going round this way, because you don't want your hank to be too big or too small. And you just keep wrapping it around the legs. As I said, not too tight and not too loose. And you will see all your colours coming out. You probably can't see it from there, but once it's hanked up at the end, it will look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to carry on doing this, and I will show you what comes next when I'm at the end. So I've now nearly finished hanking my yarn. Obviously this is not going to go round another time, so what I'm going to do, that piece where I said you leave 6 to 8 inches at the end, I'm just going to tie it to that one with a double knot. And then I'm going just to neatly snip off, leaving about 3 inches. Now I'm going to bring the camera over so you can see a bit better. So this is what it's looking like now. So once it's hanked up, it will look beautiful. So what I'm going to do now, you'll also need 2 smaller pieces of yarn that I cut off the end. And this bit here where I said it's the beginning, I'm going to come this side. I'm going to place it underneath and tie it again as tight as I can with another double knot. And then all I'm going to do is gently slip up off the legs of this chair. And there you have it. So with the other piece of yarn, you're just going to place it at the other end. And I like to make sure it's exactly in half. And then I'm going to tie this end up with a double knot as well. And then just snip off the ends to make it look a little neater. If I can find my scissors, sorry. Then I'm coming back to this end, and now this is where we hank it. Now please don't laugh at me because I could never get this right first time. So the top end you want to hold in your fist like this, and then the other end you just want to place over your finger and wind it quite tight. And then it should, I can't do this properly, but Anyway, that is what it should look like at the end, nearly. I will do this a bit tighter off camera. How pretty is that? So you've got subtle pink in there that was supposed to be red, which I quite like that actually. And then you've got the dark blue, you've got green, you've got purple in there, and I really like it. It's not as, like I said, it's not as vibrant as I wanted it to be, but it's sort of like pastel colours, but I really like it. So I don't know if I will be putting these in a giveaway or not. I'm just trying to get this a little tighter. There we go. I did it, guys, I did it. So there you go. And that is what your hank should look like at the end. All nicely hanked up. So I know my videos aren't the best. There's lots of other people out there that hand dye yarn and they can do it a lot better than I can. But please remember, I am only a beginner, so hopefully I will get better. So I have actually had some more cotton yarn delivered today, and this is 100% cotton, so that will dye better and it would be more vibrant than this that's got polyester in it. But even so, I do actually really like that. It's really, really pretty. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will probably be back tomorrow with another giveaway. So keep your eyes open for that, and I will see you then. Bye.